Welcome. I'm Derek Campbell Sr., founder and CEO of The Executive Circle. Most business owners I meet aren't actually running a business. They've simply created a job for themselves where they are the highest paid employee. Today, we're going to talk about the shift you must make if you want to move from being an operator to a true CEO. The Executive Circle isn't just a network. It's a proven framework designed for leaders who understand that true growth doesn't happen in isolation. Our core philosophy is simple. Nothing happens outside the circle. It's about relationships, accountability, and the systems that build a legacy. This circle represents a private community for business owners who are ready to scale. It's built on the foundations of faith, leadership, and legacy. We've seen over $32 million in combined member revenue because our framework works. Whether you are an entrepreneur, a consultant, an agency owner, or a professional in real estate or finance, the challenges of leadership are universal. You are likely here because you've reached a point where your personal effort is no longer enough to drive the next level of growth. You're a business leader who has built something significant, but you feel the weight of it every single day. You realize that the hustle that got you to this point is the very thing preventing you from going further. You need a new operating system. Does this sound familiar? You're working 60-hour weeks. You're the first one in and the last one out. Every decision, no matter how small, has to run through you. Every problem eventually lands on your desk. You aren't leading, you're just reacting. The reality is that 82% of business owners report they cannot take a single week of vacation without the business suffering. If the business can't run without you, you don't own a business. You own a very demanding job. If revenue is inconsistent, if you are the bottleneck, and if your decisions are reactive instead of strategic, you're operating as an employee, not a CEO. This isn't a talent problem, it's an operating system problem. Right now, you're likely the salesperson, the manager, the customer service department, and the chief problem solver. You're trying to do everything, which means you're not doing the one thing a CEO must do: lead. The transformation happens when you move from operating inside the business to leading it from the top. We help you build the structure, the financial intelligence, and the leadership capacity to make that transition permanent. There are two ways to run a business, but only one builds a legacy. The operator reacts to problems. The CEO anticipates and prevents them. The operator ties revenue to their own hours. The CEO ties revenue to systems. An operator is burned out by growth because more growth just means more work. A CEO is energized by growth because the business is built to scale. The Executive Circle exists to move you from that left column to the right. We aren't just a mastermind where people sit around and talk. The Executive Circle is a CEO operating system. It is a tactical, proven framework that gives you the tools you've never had to manage your growth effectively. Our 12-phase framework provides a clear vision and a 90-day roadmap. We establish weekly execution rhythms and scorecards so you're always tracking what actually moves the needle rather than just being busy. We help you build systems that scale without your constant intervention, and we provide accountability that goes far beyond simple motivation. In this room, we don't guess, we don't wing it, we build. One of the most powerful elements of the circle is the strategic relationships. You're surrounded by peers who operate at your level, people who can open doors, offer referrals, and provide the perspective you can't get on your own. These aren't just social connections. They are strategic partnerships built on trust and shared values. When you're inside the circle, you have a board of advisors who are as committed to your success as you are. The Executive Circle is built for one type of person, not the dabbler, not the dreamer, and not the person just looking for motivation. It's built for the owner who is serious about structure, growth, and legacy. Whether you are generating $100,000, $500,000, or over $1 million, if you know you need structure but just haven't had the right room to build it in, you're fit for the executive circle. Structure isn't a limitation, it's the foundation of freedom. Without it, you are a slave to your business. With it, you are the architect of your future. Let's look at the 6 pillars of our framework. It starts with vision, defining where you're going and why. Then revenue, setting clear, measurable targets. We establish a rhythm of weekly execution and a scorecard to track performance. We document the systems and ensure total accountability. Our members don't just feel better, they operate differently. They make stronger, faster decisions rooted in data. They have clear 90-day priorities, so there's no more guessing what to focus on each morning. Most importantly, they reclaim their time through delegation and systems. They gain the confidence to lead rather than just manage, and they stop operating in isolation. They become part of a network that holds them to a higher standard. I didn't build this from a textbook. I built it because I lived the problem. I know exactly what it costs to operate without structure. The stress, the missed family time, the constant firefighting. And I know the freedom that's possible when you fix it. We are a team of practitioners. My account manager, Nathaniel Hackett, and the rest of our specialists walk alongside every member through each phase of the framework to turn the theory into real-world execution. Behind every great circle is a great operation. Our goal is to make sure your systems run cleanly, so you can stop being the mechanic and start being the driver of your business growth. We walk alongside you as you build. The results of this approach are clear. We've seen over $32 million in combined revenue across 30 active members. This isn't just about big numbers. It's about the quality of the business and the life of the owner. Look at our member spotlights. Owners who were working 60+ hours are now scaling their revenue while reclaiming significant hours every week. They've built self-sustaining leadership teams that allow them to step away. The question isn't whether the executive circle works. The results speak for themselves. The question is whether you are ready. Are you ready to stop being the bottleneck and start being the CEO your business needs? If you've been nodding your head through this presentation because you recognize yourself in the problem, then the next step is simple. We don't pressure and we don't chase. We invite leaders who are ready for the solution. Thank you for taking the time to learn more about the Executive Circle. The Executive Circle is designed for serious business owners who want to move from operator to CEO, build stronger businesses, create more freedom, and surround themselves with high-level leaders. The next step is simple. Connect with the Executive Circle member who invited you. Together, determine whether the Executive Circle is the right fit for your goals and whether you see value in becoming part of our community. If it feels like the right next step, complete your membership application. I look forward to personally welcoming you, and I'll see you inside the circle. The Executive Circle. Nothing happens outside the circle. Helping business owners go from operator to CEO. www.the-executivecircle.com. Apply today. Nothing happens outside the circle. Thank you for watching.